Today, I want to talk about what social media channels your nonprofit organization should be on. Once you've decided that your nonprofit is going to engage in social media, you need to consider which platforms are most suitable for your particular needs. This choice is going to depend on a variety of factors, including your target audience, goals, and the type of content you plan to share. So let's consider some of the most popular social media channels and the characteristics of each. Let's start with Facebook. It's kind of the 800-pound gorilla of social media, right? Big, wide demographic in the audience, including a pretty broad age range. Content here is going to allow you to use text, images, video. You can also benefit from other functionality like posting events. The use case for Facebook is really to be effective for community building, event promotion, and sharing diverse content. It has a lot more ability to work with photo and video than a number of the other platforms we'll talk about. In the case of Instagram, staying under the Meta umbrella there, one that we can either run solely or connected to our Facebook on the back end of our Meta Business Manager. We're looking here on Instagram at a predominantly younger demographic, people that are really enthusiastic about visual content. So the emphasis here is really on high quality images and short form video. This is great for storytelling if you're capable of producing content that uses visuals. It can really help you showcase impact and engage audiences that are really entertained by that type of content. In the case of TikTok, maybe a younger demographic even still. Again, focus on short form videos, creative and engaging. Lots of trending things are what people are looking for on TikTok. The algorithm sort of feeds discovery. And so use cases here are to reach younger audiences, participate in trends, and again, to create really interesting, engaging content. On Snapchat, we also have a younger user group that's really looking for ephemeral content. So short-lived videos and photos with filters and overlays, things like that. So these can be suitable for behind-the-scenes content, coverage at events, and really engaging that sort of younger, youthful audience. On X, of course, formerly known as Twitter, people are really looking for real-time updates. And so this is a very popular platform for people that are enthusiastic about news. It's also a very popular platform for professionals in a variety of industries. Here we're looking at short-form text, links, images, and again, videos. This is a really good platform for quick updates, real-time engagement, and participating in conversations that are actively trending. On LinkedIn, we're shifting a little bit. We're looking more at a business-oriented platform and a professional audience. And so the content you want to share on LinkedIn is really business updates, thought leadership articles, things that will benefit the knowledge of others, deliver value to them, or somehow enhance your professional networking ability. And so this is a great place for B2B connections. Again, networking, being engaged in groups, being able to follow people's career paths, celebrate their updates, but also to share and show off what you know, like industry insights and your analysis of key things that are happening at any point in time. YouTube is an absolutely under-discussed platform, I think, when we're talking about social media. Many of us don't think about it as a social media channel, but that's exactly what YouTube is. We're looking here at a very broad, diverse audience that is interested in video content. And so here you have the ability to post both short and long-term videos. This is helpful if you want to have tutorials or documentary style content, or really if you want to do some kind of denser storytelling. So we can educate people here, we can share stories of impact, and we can certainly show off the work that our organization is doing using that video platform. Finally, I do want to address Pinterest because this pops in and out of discussion from time to time. Pinterest is pretty heavily skewed to a female demographic, really for people that are DIY enthusiasts, people that are looking for visual content curation of ideas or inspiration boards, things that they may want to see and model or try to do themselves. So again, visual content. We see how-to guides and things like that on Pinterest often. We also see more infographics in that kind of space. And so there may or may not be a place for Pinterest in your organization's plan, but think about those use cases. So if we have, again, visually appealing content, if we have some denser content we want to share that we think people can learn from or people can adapt and try to use themselves, Pinterest may be a great platform for that. In a nonprofit organization, it's probably likely that the time you can invest in social media and content creation is going to be limited. So you really want to think about a few factors when you're considering which of all of those platforms we just discussed to prioritize. First, your audience. Complete an audience analysis by identifying your target audience and their preferred social media platforms. Second, consider your organization's main goals and objectives. You'll want to align your social media channels with your organization's goals. So whether you're looking for community engagement, fundraising, awareness, what are the outcomes you're looking for, and what social media channels are most likely to help you deliver them? Third and fourth, consider content type and resource availability. You want to choose platforms that support the type of content you plan to create, whether that's images, videos, articles, the ability to share real-time updates, but be very mindful of the resources you'll have available for social media management. You're going to want to think about time, personnel, and budget to support each of the channels you choose. And finally, in making your selection, assess platform analytics. How can the analytics tools on each platform help you assess the performance of your content so that you can continue to adjust your strategy accordingly and improve time after time? And one thing I want you to consider that's not directly related to your organization, goals, or audience is your competition. It can be very helpful to complete a competitor analysis before you dive in. In this step, you want to analyze the social media presence of similar nonprofits and try to identify which platforms appear to be most effective in your sector. It's likely that platforms that perform well for similar organizations, audiences, and mission-based efforts will perform well for you too, as long as you have a sustainable content creation and management plan in place. Remember, it's not necessary to be present on every social media platform. I actually recommend starting by immediately eliminating channels I know won't be for the organization or audience we're working with. Then you can focus on the channels that align with your goals and resonate with your target audience and consistently deliver value through meaningful content in just those locations.